Mark Henry was known as the world's strongest man, a monster feared across WWE. But even this giant wasn't invincible. These 5 WWE superstars attacked Mark Henry so brutally that he had to be hospitalized immediately. When power meets rage, even legends fall hard. Number 1. Braun Strowman, when two monsters collided. Braun Strowman is destruction in human form, a man who flips trucks, tears through security guards, and destroys anyone standing in his path. From the very beginning, Braun Strowman never respected Mark Henry. He didn't admire his legacy. He didn't fear his strength. He hated him. Braun believed that the era of Mark Henry was over. To Strowman, Henry represented the past, and Braun wanted to erase it completely. When these two giants collided, it wasn't wrestling. It was pure violence. Braun Strowman attacked Mark Henry with unmatched aggression. Power slams, shoulder tackles, and brutal strikes shook the ring. Henry tried to fight back with his legendary strength, but Braun's rage was uncontrollable. The match turned ugly. Braun threw Mark Henry into steel steps, smashed him against the barricade, and crushed him with raw power. The crowd watched in shock as the world's strongest man was overwhelmed. By the end, Mark Henry couldn't stand. Officials rushed to the ring. Medical staff surrounded Henry. The damage was severe enough that Henry had to be taken to the hospital immediately. Braun Strowman didn't just defeat Mark Henry. He destroyed him. Number 2. Sheamus, a rivalry fueled by brutality since 2011. Sheamus and Mark Henry shared one of the most physical rivalries in WWE history. Starting in 2011, their battles were never clean, never technical, they were wars. Sheamus fights with fists. Every match between Sheamus and Mark Henry felt like a street fight inside the ring. Sheamus didn't fear Henry's size. He attacked him with relentless strikes, brogue kicks, and unforgiving power moves. In one brutal encounter, Sheamus targeted Henry's ribs and back, showing no mercy. Each kick echoed through the arena. Henry tried to absorb the punishment, but Sheamus kept coming. The turning point came when Sheamus landed a devastating brogue kick that dropped Henry instantly. The impact was so severe that Henry couldn't protect himself anymore. Medical officials were forced to intervene. Mark Henry was injured badly and later admitted to the hospital. The rivalry left permanent scars and proved that toughness can sometimes overpower strength. Number 3. John Cena, when hustle turned ruthless in 2013. John Cena is known as a hero. But in 2013, against Mark Henry, Cena became ruthless. Mark Henry was dominant at that time, crushing opponents with the world's strongest slam. Many believed Cena was stepping into danger, but Cena came prepared. Cena fought Mark Henry with intelligence and heart. He countered Henry's power with speed and endurance, but things escalated quickly. Cena trapped Mark Henry in brutal submission holds, targeting his injured arm and shoulder. Henry screamed in pain. The pressure was unbearable. Then came the shocking moment. Cena lifted Mark Henry, something almost impossible, and slammed him with full force. The crowd exploded, but Henry didn't move. The damage was real. Mark Henry suffered serious injuries and had to be hospitalized. Cena proved that even the strongest man can be broken when pushed beyond his limits. Number 4. Brock Lesnar, the beast who terrified Mark Henry. Mark Henry never liked Brock Lesnar. In fact, he feared him. Brock Lesnar is not just strong, he is violent. When Brock attacked Mark Henry, it was a massacre. Suplexes, elbows, pure destruction. Mark Henry tried to fight back, but Brock was relentless. Every suplex crushed Henry's body further into the mat. By the end, Mark Henry was broken. Officials stopped the fight. Henry was taken away for medical treatment. Brock Lesnar proved that brute force mixed with aggression is unstoppable. Number 5. Roman Reigns, power meets the tribal chief. Roman Reigns represents dominance. When Roman targeted Mark Henry, it wasn't about respect, it was about control. Roman attacked with precision, speed, and power. Spears cut Henry in half. Roman overwhelmed the giant and left him injured. The beating was severe enough that Henry required immediate medical attention. Roman Reigns showed that his era had truly begun.